Hey, it's Sean with World News Network. Larry's behind the camera. Here with Chris McFarlane Toys.
How's it going, man?
All right, let's see what we
show
got.
us the McFarlane Toys booth here.
Yeah, so let's kind of jump around. We're kind of busy, so we'll kind of be jumping around spot to spot, so bear with me. But So we'll start over here in the corner.
I can't sell this once.
One of the more popular games that we've had lately has been Fortnite, obviously. So we've had a wide range of product and a huge variety, which is cool for us. So right here we have our 11-inch figures and statues. The Ice King and Raven, which are in stores right now. And then coming out later on this year is a statue of the 11-inch Leviathan. Really cool little color scheme, and you can see the fishbowl head as well too, astronaut / aquarium. We're really having some fun with that one. So the 11-inch figures are looking pretty good for us. They've been pretty well. And then also we have like gliders, as you can see right here. So we had the Frost Wing came out late last year. The Lava Wing, the opposite of that, will be coming out. So same features in terms of articulation with the wings and the tail and the head. And all of our 7-inch figures, right here, like Peely hanging from the default glider, can all fit in scale with the glider and actually support the weight. And of course, the 7-inch figures, we still have a lot of those as well too. Some new people joining the fray like Frostbite, Plastic Patroller, and Big Mouth coming out there with their accessories and their harvesting tools. We have our deluxe shopping cart packaging with the shopping cart and 2 figures that come with it. And then down below we have some more 7-inch figures like Beast Mode, Rhino, and Jackal, and Red Strike, and also the Quad Crusher vehicle as well there too. So Fortnite is a really cool property that we have, and we're able to have a huge variety of products for it. Kind of have like a lot of things that fans kind of.
Yeah, and I don't know.
Yes, keeping with the video game theme, we have Cyberpunk 2077, and basically it's kind of a new, storytelling game where you kind of open realm, but you also do have some missions that you do along the way. V, male formation, is going to be your main character that you start off with in the game. You can choose, V male or female. We have the V male figure right here with his pistol, SMG, and his katana sword. And then we have Johnny Silverhand, who is portrayed by Keanu Reeves in the game. And he's going to be kind of like your mentor, your teacher, your guide throughout the game, throughout the cutscenes and things like that. So he is like a little bit of a rock star, mercenary, kind of character in this game. We have 2 versions of that figure coming out this year. The standard version with his guitar, bottle of whiskey, and alternate hands. We'll also have a variant figure on a 7-inch scale of the same figure, but it'll have a duffel bag that's actually explosives and a pistol. So you can have that dual personality, that dual side of Johnny Silverhand. And then we also have the 12-inch statue of him just rocking out right there with his guitar. So the Cyberpunk brand, very bright, very vibrant, very in your face, kind of like the McFarlane Toys attitude. We're really excited to go partner with them.
So, quick question: the variant, is that going to be like a chase figure? Or
in a sense, yeah, exactly. So the figure will be everything packaging the same, just like the variant will have the different accessories. Yeah. Exactly, yeah. We like to have a little fun, keep people on their toes. So My Hero Academia was a big success for us last year with our Wave 1 figures that you see right there all along the shelf. The Wave 2 figures that we have coming out this year are going to have some fun. We have Shoto, Ochako, and Ajiro, and much like our My Hero figures, they're going to have alternate hands, alternate heads, alternate hair pieces, arms, you name it, flight stands. We have a lot of cool accessories that are My Hero Academia figures. And then rounding out the year will be Tenya, will be joining the other 3 later on as well too. So we'll have a total of 4 new figures from My Hero Academia coming out this year, which we're looking forward to. And then, one of the newer brands that we just signed as well too is Warhammer 40,000, the popular tabletop game that's all about customizing your own armies and things like that. We'll have 7-inch figures. Right now we have the Space Marine on display. It'll be a cool little thing we're doing with Space Marine. We're going to have a painted figure that's going to come out fully painted already. And it's kind of a work in progress, kind of showing people what it would potentially look like. But then we're also going to have an artist proof available as well too, and keeping that Warhammer style. You can actually get that artist proof and paint it and customize it to your army or your class, however you see fit. So we'll have 2 versions of this figure, along with some other figures coming out later on in the year as well too. So we have our Mortal Kombat line of figures. We have, we started off the year with Scorpion and Sub-Zero, the iconic characters, and they had their regular skins and their variations as well too. And then on the top shelf here we have some new characters, Raiden and Johnny Cage, which are currently in stores right now. And of course Todd's favorite character, Spawn, who just got released and who's got announced that he's going to be in the game, even in March. So we have the figure based off of that in-game model, which we're really stoked about. One of the first fully articulated Spawn figures that hit the store shelves in quite some time. And then we have the new characters of Baraka and Katana coming out later on in the year too.
Nice.
Yeah. So the Mortal Kombat line has been really popular for us, and we're really excited to get into these classic characters.
These are badass.
Yeah. And then with the video game theme here as well, we also have Doom. We released a Doom Slayer last year, and he came out to really popular reviews. We also have the bronze version of the Doom Slayer, and then the Phobos edition, in which he has his orange skin, which you see right there. And along with the Doom Slayer, we also now have the Marauder, which will be coming out later on this year too as well. Really beastly feature, a lot of cool accessory like the axe you see right there, and then you have the buckles, the paint schemes, all of it, the color coordination. It's a really, really unique, awesome figure. Then moving along, we have our Borderlands figures, which we released last year. Borderlands, very popular game. We're still hoping to make some more product for them within the future. We have our Call of Duty line that you see up here. So we had Frank Woods, Captain Price, and Rick Toppin. They came out last year, and now this year, the face of the franchise for Modern Warfare, Ghost, is going to be hitting stores very, very soon. He was just announced, or just seen recently in gameplay and teaser footage here, so we're excited to announce that figure coming out. And then we have the Alduin Dragon from the Elder Scrolls Skyrim. So McFarlane Toys, we love making dragons any chance we get, and we have had an opportunity to make the Alduin. We had to jump on it. And then for the upcoming movie Bloodshot, we have the Bloodshot character here. And what's cool about this figure is the creative team gave us some creative liberties, so we kind of have a hybrid of the comic book and the movie. So we have the Vin Diesel likeness in the movie, but he has that, you know, unique pale white skin tone that he has in the comic book. So kind of a little unique spin on it, and we were happy to be able to have some
It's
fun with
incredible how accurate the head sculpt is.
One of the better head sculpts I've seen. Yeah, it's from far away. It's incredible how uncanny they got that likeness in. I mean,
That's great.
Yeah, I mean, we're known for our detail, but even sometimes we surprise ourselves.
Yeah.
It was really, really stunning how it came out. Our construction line of figures, as you can see, Five Nights at Freddy's has been big for us. We have a new wave of figures coming out right now, or sets, I should say. The Corn Maze, the Salvage Room, and the Vent Repair set from the VR experience. And then we have the Star Curtain stage and the deluxe concert stage from the Pizzeria Simulator, which are one of the newer games that was kind of released last year. And then we have our range of product like Cuphead and Hello Neighbor, that you see right down there, with the blind boxes and the sets and the rest of that.
Now this brings me back.
So yeah,
The retro package.
Oh, yeah.
Are these are actual?
So this is actually kind of something new that we're kind of undertaking. So because of the success of Spawn 300 and 301, the record-breaking comics last year, a lot of revitalized and rejuvenated the Spawn brand. And so what we're trying to do is capitalize on that, and we're going to have a Kickstarter crowd-funded direct-to-consumer project. So this was the 1995 Spawn figure that kind of launched Todd Toys, which is now McFarlane Toys.
Several of them.
Yep. So what we're going to do is they launch the Spawn crowd-funded figure. So we'll in the coming weeks we'll have some more information when it's going to go live and the campaign starts. And this is what you'll potentially be getting. You'll have the Spawn figure here, an alternate head, and then depending on the tiers, we'll figure out what other accessories or incentives we can give fans. And then if this is a successful launch, which we anticipate it should be, it'll also kind of jumpstart a revitalization of the entire line of figures from 1995, as well as potential things like Movie Maniacs, Dragons, Torch Souls, all the stuff that the McFarlane Toys' foundation was really built on. So really looking forward to this kind of new project that we're going to be unveiling here in the coming weeks.
A lot of memories with these.
Oh yeah,
older,
right?
First line of figures.
So as far as expected, DC is really, really popular. We'll get there in a sec. So.
Well, let me ask you.
Yeah.
There's a couple brands that you guys had offered. I noticed they're not here being displayed now. Walking Dead, Stranger Things.
Yes.
You still own the license for those?
We still have the license for Stranger Things. Walking Dead, I believe we're still under contract with them as well. I could be wrong on that, but for Stranger Things, we had the success of season 3 with the Hopper and the 11 figure, and we just had the teaser obviously announced of the season 4 coming out. So we're still in the talks with them, see if there's any consumer product. Nothing official just yet, but definitely still trying to figure out what we can do for that. Great. Walking Dead. Honestly, we've been kind of a little dormant on that. It's been like we've been looking over sales outlets and things and numbers, and it just hasn't. A lot of retailers kind of scoffed.
It's representative of the show.
In a sense, yeah, and that's kind of the feedback we've gotten. We've had a great relationship for nearly a decade, and but I mean, it's just one of the things. So retailers starting to walk away from it as the show has become more and more. That's some room, so.
Minute? Good. I'm gonna have another coffee. We got great coffee.
It's like 10 minutes so it does scale to the back.
Yeah, don't let me give him too much credit.
Big deal. So Wave 1 of DC, featured, your modern Batman, modern Superman, the animated series of Superman, Batman, Green Lantern, classic Harley Quinn, Arrow from the TV series, the unique versions of Batman in a Hellbat suit, the Superman Unchained. We had the Build a Batmobile line with Nightwing, Batman Who Laughs, Batgirl. We had the Bat Raptor, which the 7-inch figures can fit inside. You have the play action on that as well too. And that means we have some more fun. Now we have some more waves coming out later on this year. We're gonna have, the Wonder Woman 1984 movie really well represented. Wonder Woman in her classic outfit there, you see. And she'll also have her gold armor version, which she unveils in the movie as well. We'll have the Joker's first appearance in our DC Multiverse line with the Arkham Asylum version, and along with that was the Arkham Asylum version of Batman from the video games. And then what we're really looking forward to is the White Knight story arc line coming out later on this year. We'll have the Batman version, we'll have the Azrael version as well too, and then we have the Joker from that comic arc, which you have the Joker face, the big gun, and also have the alternate Jack Napier head there too, as well as the accessories. So this is the newest thing that we have coming out for DC later on this year, amongst some other surprises that we might have announced later on as well too, but this is what we're showing for right now.
So, real quick, explain this. I was looking at these.
Yes.
Superman and Batman. I'm just curious.
Yeah, so basically the Batman Hellbat suit is in a story arc in which Batman has to go to another dimension and save his son. Okay. And because it's basically almost like a lava planet type, if you will, he has to create a suit that can actually sustain all of that heat and then becomes the Hellbat suit. Superman Unchained is from one of the comic series, it kind of escapes me right now, but it's in a few panels in a specific comic book series, and it was kind of a rare little print that they did, so we kind of capitalized on that and made that figure from there because it's just a unique take on it. So yeah. But I mean, that's pretty much the gist of it all. So, yes, I mean, if you guys want, feel free to stay as long as you want, get some photos and take some video. If you have any questions, flag me down.
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah, Sean, pleasure. Larry?
Thanks.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.